Hey guys, thank you for joining me on today's episode of Cryptocurrency Odyssey. All right, we are going to be talking about Shiba Inu. All right, I'm going to be talking about my trade strategy and what caused me to buy in today. All right, I'm going to try and explain this to you as quickly and as best as I can. All right, so as always, this is not financial advice. All right, this is for educational and informational purposes only. All right, often I've talked about technical analysis and how hard it is to do on cryptocurrencies such as this one. All right, this one being one of the big ones that tends to go up and down real fast and just go out there. Just, it'll go up, it'll go down, it'll be in one spot, it'll be in the next in 3 seconds. You just don't know. But today it seems like the market's kind of on the calmer side. So let's just dive in there. All right. So just for, yeah, let's just go to the 1 day right there. All right. So as you can see, this is my position. I have 107 million coins at a market price of 963, which I'm just going to refer to as 963 points. All right, you can see my sell orders at 107 million, which is my entire allotment at 1073. Okay, so the reason I chose to buy in today is because today's low was actually 925 and I missed it. So I was only able to get in around 957, which put my total around 963. All right, so and that's just an average price right there. All right, today's high so far has been 1081. I don't think I got in soon enough to be able to sell at the 1081, and that's why my limit order to sell at 1073 hasn't triggered. Either that or it went up to 1081 so quick and back down so quick that it didn't have time to trigger. All right, so anyways, we're looking at here, right here, we're at 1012. You can see that yesterday, because today's the 13th, yesterday it was pretty calm in the market. You only see some small dips, but then you see down here, you got this big dip, right? Which also follows the MACD as well as the RSI. All right, I'm going to explain those here in a second, and you can see that it continues to do these dips where you have major dips, which are down into the 950 range, and then it shoots back up to about 980. Sorry, about 980. All right, then it dips back down and does it all over again, and then it does it again today. This was earlier today, right here. All right, I wish I would have got in there because I'd be doing a lot better today. And then it jumps way up to 977. All right, and you can see that the entire time the MACD and the RSI are following. All right, so we're going to come over to what it's doing right now. We're going to zoom in. We're going to come all the way over here. And actually, you know what? We're going to zoom out and we're going to go back over here to earlier today when it was 925. All right, because I want you guys to see this. All right, so today at 925, you can see that the MACD has fallen, all right? And these two lines right here are these two things, okay? They're the signal and the CCC. All right, and pretty much what these things mean is that when the signal crosses over the CCC, a price change is coming. A direction of travel for the price is coming. It's either up or it's down. All right, so as you can see, let's go back over here to when the price, when it crossed over again, you can see right here, it crossed over. All right, now it's going up, it's hit and crossed again, and now it's going down. All right, these are sell orders, these are buy orders. All right, the green and the red are sell and buy orders. All right, and they also tell you the movement of the stock. All right, so as you can see, positions are green and sell orders are usually red. Green is buy orders. All right, I can put in a buy order right now just to show you, but you just have to take my word for it because I don't want to expose my personal information, at least on this account. All right, so you can see once again that the signal and the CCC, or let's just call them blue and orange for the sake of argument, are crossing over again and moving into buy territory. So you see, and it happens to cross over just as this is getting around to 925. So, then you're looking at what, 938. It looks like a lot of people started getting in around 937, 938 and started buying a lot. And then that caused the price to start increasing. All right, now this RSI down here is mimicking this. And you might be asking, well, what is the RSI? Well, the RSI is another indicator for technical analysis that you can use to tell you when you should buy and when you should sell, okay? A RSI of 30 is called undersold territory, all right? A RSI above 70 is called overbought territory. Undersold territory is where you want to get in at. As you can see, they correlate with these big dips. You see that right there? And then the MACD started to cross over just before the big dip. So when you go into the 1 minute and you're watching minute by minute on these stocks, you can see when the MACD starts to cross over. All right. And if you're looking, each time it's color coded, so when it starts to cross over from green, it's going to cross over to red more than likely. Big buys can sometimes trigger that to change, from a sell to a buy signal. All right. And these are what people are saying when they say that they're looking for buy and sell signals. Okay, down here you got your RSI well below 30 right now. On this instance, it's at 11, somewhere around 11.21, which is hugely undersold. So that is a huge buy signal. All right, and as you can see, as the RSI starts to go up, that means that people are buying. All right, and then as it dips down, people are selling a little bit, and you can see as it goes up and down, if you look at the correlating graph, you can see the green is buys, the reds are sells, greens are buys, reds are sells, greens are buys, reds are sells, buy, sell. You can see that the RSI goes up with each buy, and then as each sell, the RSI bounces down, as well as does the MACD. All right, and then you can see that the MACD is getting ready to cross again. So now, if they start to converge like that, where they come up and they start to cross over each other, you can see that that's a buy signal. Okay, that means that there's about to be some price movement. All right, most likely in a upwards momentum. All right, and then you can see that on the RSI too. Once it starts to pop up over 30, you're getting into what I consider neutral RSI territory, where the price could go either way at any moment. And that'll be reflected over here in a second when we start scrolling minute by minute. Over here, you'll start seeing that it starts going up, going down. All right, now you can see that we're at 962 right now, or thereabouts. You can see that we've popped up into oversold territory, which means that there's a good chance that the price is going to start to tank. All right, or start to go down at least. And then in the next frame, you can see on the next candlestick, you can see that we're going back under into what I consider neutral territory. But guess what? The MACD is about to cross again. All right, so now we're going down, we're going up, blah, blah, blah. Let's get over here. All right, we're going to zoom out quite a bit so we can get back over to where we want to be. All right, so you can see earlier today when it was at 1081 that we were going into oversold territory. All right, and then we started to tank. The MACD crossed over again into a sell signal, and then it started crossing over again into a buy and over again into a sell. And this is actual real time right here. This is the current time. This is what's currently happening. All right, so you can see we're pretty much in the middle, almost exactly in the middle of the RSI, which is a good place to be. But you can see that that the MACD just crossed over into a buy signal. It's about to cross over again into probably a sell signal here in a second. All right, and this is minute by minute, so as the minutes go, it's going to update every minute. All right, so the reason that I'm telling you all this neat little information is so that way you guys can figure out what you want to do and how you want to sell your or how you want to do your trading. Okay, if I were to sell at this exact moment while I'm speaking, I'd make $76.68, which ain't a bad for a day for daily. I mean, if you were to do 75 times 7, you'd get what, 75 times 7, you'd get $525 for a week. If you could make $75 a day, you'd make $525 a week, which then if you do 525 times 4 is $2,100 a month in extra income if you could do this daily. All right. And okay, I spent about $1,025 buying 107 million coins right now. All right. So if I were to make $75 today off of that $1,025, I would only be making about 7.5% on my return, which isn't great, but in this market it isn't bad either. I mean, that's money I didn't have earlier today, and that's money that I will continue to just hold on to. I'll probably reinvest it again when I see Shiba Inu drop down into the 900s or even the 800s, or hell, the 700s is 100% a buy signal. So if you guys have any questions or you have any concerns, just, shoot me a message. Like and comment if you like this content. And as you can see, we once again crossed over into a buy, and then we're about they're almost, when the MACD looks like this right here, where you can't tell where it's going to go, it's going to go either way, and it looks like right now it's actually dropping into a sell. But anyway, sorry, I got that's a little sidetrack. So like I was saying, if you guys like this content, like and subscribe. There will be more coming out soon. We'll see what happens, but it looks like I'm just going to make $75 off of this today. I think I'm going to let it go, though, for another hour or two, and then see if I don't want to change my sell order to a different price. Oh, look at that. A sell order just turned into a buy. Look at that. That means that the buy orders are coming in faster than the sell orders are coming in, so that's a good thing. All right, but not by much because it just switched over. And it looks like the MACD is still sitting there and the RSI is still sitting at pretty much the same. Yeah, RSI is sitting at pretty much the same level the entire time. So anyways, I hope this was informative. If you guys do have questions, just let me know. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day.